Hey, hi everyone. This is Alvin the Storyteller. Welcome to Reading Fun for 9 to 12-year-olds. And now let's begin with a game. When I say one, you need to shout like a crow. Ka, 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 ka. When I say two, you need to roar like a lion. Rah, rah, rah. When I say three, you shout like a pig. Oink, 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 oink. Ready? One. Ka, 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 ka. Two. Rah, rah, rah. Three. Oink, 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 oink. One. Good. Two. Three. One. Two. Three. Two. Three. One. Two. Three. Two. One. That's very good, very good. So I hope you enjoyed the game. With that same enjoyment, let's now see what story you are going to read today. And that story is, dun, 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 here we go. That story is called The Deer and the Crow, taken from the book The 3-Minute Stories by Laura E. Richards. So what's this story? Once upon a time, a deer and a crow were good friends. But one day, the deer saw a jackal very sad. Deer asked the jackal, "Jackal, why are you very sad?" And the jackal replies, "I have no friends." And the deer feels pity and he says, "Well, I can be a friend." And the jackal is very happy. But one day, the jackal takes the deer to a field of corn. Now, what happens in this field of corn is what you need to find. So where can you get this story? You can get the story in this link. And this link is in the description box. Now, wait. Before you go and start reading, let me give you some meanings which will help you to understand the story better. So here is your first word, supper. Now, supper is usually an evening meal. Now, normally we associate the word dinner for an evening meal, but the actual word is supper, and dinner is actually a meal where you take plenty. So dinner is actually a super meal where you take in plenty. And normally supper is the word that you associate for an evening meal. So the first word for you is supper, S-U-P-P-E-R, S-U-P-P-E-R. And the picture looks yummy. Before we start feeling the hunger pangs, let's go to the next word. Hanging his head, which means you're looking down, you're feeling sad. That is hanging his head. So I say, please don't hang your head anytime because I know we are in a terrible situation, but that doesn't mean we should keep our heads hanging down. We should always have our heads up high. Let's go. The third word is perch, to rest on something. Here you see this bird resting on a branch. Now this action is what we call perch. Now we say the parrot perched on a branch in a tree. So which means it sat on a branch in a tree. Let's go to the next word. Snare, a trap. Yeah, so this is an animal trap. As the animal jumps in, the claws will catch the animal's leg, and that's it. So a snare is a trap, an animal's trap. Let's go to the next word. Gnaw. Gnaw is to bite. Yeah, so you see here the dog gnawing the bone. In the famous Lion and the Mouse story, the lion asked the mouse to gnaw the net and release the lion. So the word gnaw means bite. Now, in the story, you will read this amazing line that the deer will tell the crow, foe is friend and friend is foe as our actions make them so. Now, the meaning of foe is enemy. Yeah. So the deer says to the crow, a friend, for a person to be our friend or to be our enemy is dependent on our actions. So if you do good to a friend, he will be your friend. But if you do bad things to a friend, he will be your enemy. So your actions determine whether a person behaves good or bad to you. Interesting philosophy. Whether this will work or not, we need to check. No, you need to check. How to check? Get the story in the description box. Now let's go to a game. This game is called the suffix. What is a suffix? A suffix is a combination of letters that appear at the end of a word. Yeah? Let me give you an example. Look, let's read these words. Mischievous, fabulous, generous. So here you see all the three words, they end with the letters O-U-S, O-U-S, O-U-S. Now this is what you call a suffix, wherein a combination of letters that will appear at the end of many words. So let's read the words again. Mischievous, fabulous, generous. Now, normally many tend to read this word as mischievous. Now, when you look at the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it says it's a non-standard way of pronouncing. So the standard way of pronouncing this word is mischievous, 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 and not mischievous. Okay, so let's learn the standard way of pronouncing. Mischievous, mischievous, mischievous. Very good. So now I'm going to give you one suffix. Let's see if you can find some words for it. And what's the suffix? I-O-N. So find out. So I hope you enjoyed the new words and I hope you also enjoyed the game. Now it's time for you to read the story. And as I told you, you can find the story in the link in the description box. But if you want to read the story, if you want to listen to the story, if you want to play more of this suffix game, and also if you want to do a creative activity, you can get my mini story workbook. So get my story workbook, listen to the story, read the story, play the game, do the activity, and have lots and lots of fun. So let me say ta-da bye-bye right now. Enjoy reading, enjoy playing, and I will see you soon with another reading fun video. Bye-bye. See ya.